Now to do this Maclaurin series, I'll make use of the standard Maclaurin's expansion, which is if you are doing the A-level exam, you'll be given this formula in the MF 15 formula sheet, where ln 1 plus x equals to x minus x squared over 2 plus x cubed over 3 minus plus minus 1 r plus 1 xr to the power of r over r. So this is the standard series, and then we also need the cosine x standard series equals to 1 minus x squared over 2 factorial plus x4 over 4 factorial minus so on and so forth plus minus 1 r x2r over 2r factorial. So this term actually tells you, let's say if it is the fourth term, for example, this r will be r when okay, if it is the third term, okay, then oh no, actually if it is the, you see, if it is this term, right, this r will be 2 and this will be 2, this will be 4 factorial. So this is just what it means. Okay, and if this r is 3, this would be 4, correct, and this would be 3. Alright, that's just what it means. So now we want to do for this expansion. Okay, so first we expand the inside. Okay, cosine x, cosine, we already have this, but which term should we go until? Now we can go until x to the power of 4. X to the power of 5 is not useful for us because when we substitute into this x, right, then it's not helpful. So what I do is I will do the expansion ln 1 plus, and this part I will substitute in. I will get 1 minus x squared over 2 factorial plus x4 over 4 factorial, and I'll stop here because I only want the term up to x4, and I will substitute inside. This will give you x4. Any further terms will be not useful for us. So now I will simplify this first. No, do I want to simplify? If I simplify, then I cannot use this formula here. Therefore, probably not want to simplify it. There are pros and cons. Let's say if I simplify, I could take out some of these terms here. Okay, but never mind. Let's just try substituting it directly. So since my x is replaced with this, I'll just substitute inside 1 minus x squared over 2. 2 factorial is just 2, so plus x4 to the power of 4 times 3, 12, 12 times 2, 24. So 4 factorial is just 4 times 3 times 2, right? Times 1, right? 1 doesn't matter. So 34, yeah. So this is substitution into the first x. This part is just the first x. And then I will need to substitute this entire thing into the second x again. So like we will have this x squared over 2 plus x4 over 24 again. And then the square, we need to put it in. And then we'll put a 2, this 2. So this term, when I expand it out, it will be very heavy. And let's say if I substitute this term into x cubed, would it always give me? End up we cannot, because let's say if we do it this way, we always have a 1 in front, and that will be a problem because we always have a 1 in front. Then the expansion will go on indefinitely, so it won't do. So therefore, I must make sure in this term there's no 1. So what do? I add this first. Then I will have this. But then I will not, then in that case, it will not fit this standard series because this standard series is 1. So what do? I change it. I factorize out the 2. And then I'm left with 1 minus x squared over 4 plus the 24 will becomes 48 because I divided by 2. Right, 24, the whole thing divided by 2 will becomes 48 because I will multiply the 2 becomes 24. So because 4 factorial is 24, remember? Alright, so now multiply the 2, I get 48. Right, okay. Now this, you remember ln AB would be split into ln A plus ln B. This is the logarithm rules. So I just make it ln 2 plus ln 1 minus x squared over 4 plus x4 over 48. And now we will have this ln 2 plus, now I substitute this inside this x. I replace this with this. So I have my x will be replaced with minus x squared over 4 plus x4 over 48. That is just my x. And then I will minus this thing again. I square it. And divide by 2. And do I want to go to the cube term? I don't want, because if I substitute this thing inside the cube, the minimum power that I will get is x to the power of 6. You can try, right? So therefore I do not want this to be substituted inside. So I will stop at here. So that will be my answer, but there's still room for expansion. So I have this minus x squared over 4 plus x4 over 48 minus this thing I could expand out, and that will give me x4 over 48. I will square it, and that gives me x4 over 48 square minus 2 times x squared over 4 times x4 over 48 plus x squared over 4 square. That is the quadratic expansion. A squared plus minus 2ab plus b squared, because there's a minus over here. So you just expand it out, you should be able to get the answer. Okay, I will just stop this here, right? You work it on your own, I can.